Okay, so West Brom 5, Chelsea 2. Um, First of all, I thought West Brom were very good today, especially like Mateus Pereira. He scored the two goals and I think he got two assists as well. So he was very good. West Brom they were up for the game, not unlike Chelsea. Um, Yeah, so I'll get into the lineups. So for Chelsea it was Mendy in goals. Three at the back was Aspilicueta, Thiago Silva, and Kurt Zuma. The wing backs were Reece James and Alonso. The midfield was Jorginho and Kovacic. The two behind was Ziyech and Pulisic, and up front was Werner. And for West Brom it was Johnston in goals. The back five was Townsend, Ajayi, Bartley, O'Shea, and Furlong. In the midfield was Pereira, Maitland Niles, Yusalu, and Matt Phillips, and up front was Diang. So for I'll go through the goals. So for the first goal, it came from a free kick. So Chelsea got foul outside the box, and Alonso he did a very good free kick, but Johnson made a save and went onto the post, and it was very good anticipating by Pulisic because he got onto the ball and it was a good finish by him. It was very good by Pulisic. That was probably as good as it got for Chelsea in that game. The first goal for West Brom was it came from a corner, like it all broke down and went back to the keeper. And they just went one route, and Pereira was in and he lobbed the goalkeeper. Um, yeah, that it was well timed run. It was a very good ball, and Chelsea just weren't switched on. For the second goal, Chelsea lost the ball again. Um, Chelsea lost the ball. Deegan headed it up well, passes to Pereira dummied the three centre backs and the keeper, and he put it in the bottom corner. And it was a very well taken goal. Poor defending again. Poor everything really from Chelsea. The third goal, it was a brilliant piece of play from West Brom. It was a great cross in, and from outside the box, it was a very good finish on the half volley from Callum Robinson. Yeah, that was a really good goal from West Brom. The fourth goal, they did a lovely piece of passes. They were on the break, and Pereira passed it across to Diang, and his body was going one way, and Diang just shot the other way, and he couldn't really get back in time to save it. So it was a well slotted goal, good counter attack, good passing, poor again from Chelsea. From Chelsea's point of view, it came not too long after the fourth goal. Um, Alonso crossed it in and Werner got the ball, and I don't know why he didn't shoot, but then he passed it back to Mount, and Mount scored. Um, Look, Mount scored again. He's probably our best player. He should have been playing from the start, but I don't know why Werner didn't shoot to get his confidence up. Maybe because of that miss in midweek for Germany. Maybe he was a bit nervous and he thought rather Mount scored than he scored. And then West Brom's fifth, it was on the counter attack. It was a nice ball through, and then Callum Robinson chipped the goalkeeper. It was a good finish. So overall, West Brom, very good goals from them. It was a very good game actually. Very exciting game from a neutral perspective. From my perspective, it wasn't so great. Um, yeah, West Brom they scored very good goals. Callum Robinson scored two goals and that was annoying, more annoying for me because like why couldn't he do that for Ireland? Uh, so that was very annoying. Again, Mateus Pereira was brilliant. So it was really how good West Brom were and how bad Chelsea were. Chelsea were bad because they did not. Their midfield and their defense was awful, and I think it was. I think it was just. It was that was the game for the strikers to show that they can they can pull their own weight as well, because the defense have been pulling their weight, and that's how we've been getting the wins, because it comes from the defense to the midfield to the strikers. But in some teams, the strikers have to lead the team on, but that didn't happen today, and I think we're really lacking a goal scorer, and our top goal scorer is Tammy Abraham, and he's injured, and I think when he comes back, I think Tuchel has to play him. I think if he doesn't play him, like, I'd be very surprised, because I think Tammy Abraham, he has to play. I was surprised Giroud didn't come on, but he'll probably play now against Porto, but we'll see now. We'll see. I thought Tuchel's subs weren't particularly great either. I thought. Firstly, I go down to the red card. First, Thiago Silva. His first yellow card was a poor pass from Jorginho, and it was right outside the box, and Thiago Silva like pulled back prayer, and it was a definitely yellow card, but he just took one for the team. Really, it was a poor pass from Thiago Silva. Second, West Brom. It was another sloppy pass. They got the ball, and the pass well, and he went to Yusulu, and he shot, but Thiago Silva went in for like the block, and he left his legs dangling, and he caught the player. And in today's football, that's a yellow card. So look, I'm not complaining. He kind of did let the team down today. His first game back after 10 games. He wasn't good, but like, I'm not saying that it was his fault that the team lost, because nobody was good really. Yeah, so anyway, I thought Tuchel's subs, like taking Ziyech off for Christensen, because I thought Ziyech was bright for the game. I thought he was up for it. I thought he was very good, and brought him off. Like, I understand what he was doing, because like pace on the counter attack, because if we're going to defend the lead, but that obviously didn't work out. So, and then at halftime, obviously, I thought bringing on Mount was the right decision. Like, why did you take off Pulisic? He scored the goal. He looked bright. He looked sharp. And why did you take him off? You took off like the two of our sharpest players that actually wanted to play well. And I honestly thought he'd take off Kovacic or Jorginho, because Mount can slot into that centre mid role and let Pulisic and Werner go forward. And then he took off. And then he did that, but it was too late when he brought on Havertz. And I don't know why he didn't switch to a back four when Thiago Silva came off, because we have the players. Aspilicueta has slid into centre back, and Reece James was slid into right back. And I just didn't think his tactics were very good today. Anyway, so next game, Chelsea for Porto. They'll really show a character now, because I don't know what he's going to do. I think Chelsea struggle against teams that attack onto them, like Leeds, Southampton, Man United. Like, they come at them and they can't really deal with that. So it'll be interesting, because I'm pretty sure Porto do that type of play. So it'll be interesting. Look, Chelsea first loss from Tuchel. It's not the end of the world, but it's not a very good result at all, with West Ham like breathing down our necks. So